Lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Introduction. Welcome to the By JustTD YouTube channel, where we bring you inspiring ideas for transforming your home and garden. Today, we're diving into the world of landscaping with our video titled Lush Tropical Front Yard, Simple DIY Landscaping Ideas for a Budget-Friendly Garden Makeover. If you've been dreaming of a vibrant, tropical-inspired front yard but are concerned about the costs, you're in the right place. In this video, we will explore a variety of simple and creative DIY landscaping ideas that won't break the bank. Whether you have a small space or a sprawling front yard, these budget-friendly tips will help you create a lush oasis that enhances your home's curb appeal and invites relaxation. As we embark on this journey together, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Planning your tropical oasis. Creating a lush tropical front yard starts with careful planning. Before diving into any DIY landscaping projects, it's essential to visualize what you want your space to look like. Consider the overall theme you're aiming for with your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Sketch out a rough design of your yard, noting existing features such as trees, pathways, and structures. This will help you identify areas that need enhancement and ensure that your new elements complement the existing landscape. Think about the colors, textures, and types of plants that resonate with the tropical theme you desire. This initial planning phase is crucial as it sets the foundation for your entire project. Next, assess your space and determine the conditions of your front yard. Take note of factors such as sunlight exposure, soil quality, and drainage. Different tropical plants have varying needs, some thrive in full sun, while others prefer partial shade. Understanding these conditions will guide your choices and ensure that your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is not only beautiful but also sustainable. You might consider conducting a soil test to check for pH levels and nutrient content. This information will help you amend the soil appropriately, ensuring that your plants have the best chance to flourish in their new environment. Once you have a clear vision and understanding of your yard, it's time to select the right plants. Opt for native tropical plants that are well suited to your climate and require less maintenance. Palms, ferns, and vibrant flowering plants like hibiscus and bougainvillea can add an exotic touch to your landscaping. When choosing plants, consider their growth habits and how they will interact with one another over time. Grouping plants with similar watering and light requirements will make your garden more cohesive and easier to maintain. This careful selection process is a key step in achieving the lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover that you envision. In addition to plants, think about incorporating hardscape elements that enhance the tropical vibe. Pathways made of natural stone or wooden decking can provide structure to your garden while guiding visitors through the space. Consider adding features like a small water fountain or decorative rocks that mimic a tropical stream. These elements can create a serene atmosphere, making your front yard feel like a peaceful retreat. Remember, the goal is to create a harmonious blend of plants and hardscapes that work together to achieve the lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Finally, don't forget about the finishing touches that can elevate your tropical front yard. Consider adding decorative pots with vibrant plants, outdoor lighting to highlight key features, or even a cozy seating area where you can enjoy your new oasis. These elements will not only enhance the visual appeal of your garden but also make it a functional space for relaxation and enjoyment. As you implement these ideas, keep in mind that creating a lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is an ongoing process. Allow your garden to evolve as you discover what works best for your space and personal style. Choosing the right plants. Selecting the right plants is a critical step in transforming your yard into a lush tropical paradise. When embarking on your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, it's important to consider the climate of your region. Tropical plants thrive in warm, humid environments, but there are also many varieties that can adapt to different climates. Researching plants that are native to your area or that can withstand local weather conditions will help ensure the success of your landscaping project. Consider visiting local nurseries or botanical gardens to get a feel for which plants grow well in your region and to gather inspiration for your tropical design. As you begin to choose plants, think about the visual impact you want to create in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Layering plants of varying heights can add depth and interest to your garden. Taller plants, such as palms and banana trees, can serve as focal points, while medium-height plants like hibiscus and ferns can fill in the middle ground. Ground cover plants, such as creeping thyme or ornamental grasses, can help to create a lush carpet effect. This layering not only enhances the aesthetic appeal but also mimics the natural diversity found in tropical environments, making your garden feel more authentic. In addition to height, consider the colors and textures of the plants you select. The lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover should be vibrant and inviting. Look for plants with large, glossy leaves, such as monstera or philodendron, which can create a lush backdrop. Incorporating flowering plants with bold colors, like bougainvillea or plumeria, will add splashes of color and attract pollinators. Mixing different leaf shapes and sizes will create a dynamic visual experience, making your front yard feel alive and thriving. Aim for a balance between foliage and flowers to maintain interest throughout the seasons. When selecting plants, it's also essential to consider their maintenance requirements. Some tropical plants may require more care than others, so be honest about the time and effort you can dedicate to your garden. The lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover should be enjoyable, not overwhelming. Opt for low-maintenance plants that are drought-resistant or pest-resistant to simplify your gardening routine. Grouping plants with similar watering and sunlight needs can also help streamline maintenance, ensuring that your garden remains healthy and vibrant with minimal effort. Finally, think about the arrangement of your plants in the lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Spacing is crucial. Overcrowding can lead to competition for nutrients and sunlight, while too much space can create a sparse look. As a rule of thumb, follow the recommended spacing guidelines for each plant type. Consider using a mix of containers and in-ground planting to create visual interest and flexibility in your design. Containers allow you to easily rearrange plants or add seasonal flowers, while in-ground planting provides a more permanent foundation. With thoughtful plant selection and arrangement, your tropical front yard will flourish, creating a stunning and inviting outdoor space. Designing layout and hardscaping. When embarking on your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, the layout is a crucial element that can significantly influence the overall appeal of your garden. A well-thought-out design not only enhances the visual aesthetics but also optimizes the functionality of your outdoor space. Start by sketching a basic plan of your front yard, taking into account existing features such as trees, pathways, and any structures. Consider how you want to utilize the space. Do you envision a cozy seating area, a vibrant flower bed, or perhaps a winding path leading through your tropical oasis? By defining the purpose of each area, you can create a harmonious flow that invites exploration and relaxation. Next, think about the placement of plants and hardscaping elements in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Hardscaping includes non-plant elements such as pathways, patios, and borders that provide structure and organization to your garden. Using natural stone, gravel, or pavers can create inviting pathways that guide visitors through your tropical landscape. Ensure that these pathways are wide enough for comfortable walking and are strategically placed to connect different areas of your yard. Additionally, consider adding raised beds or planters to elevate certain plants, creating layers that add depth to your garden design. Incorporating focal points is another essential aspect of your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. A focal point can be anything from a striking sculpture, a water feature, or a unique plant that draws the eye and adds interest to the landscape. Position these elements thoughtfully within your layout to create visual balance and intrigue. For example, a small fountain surrounded by lush ferns can serve as a serene centerpiece, while a colorful garden bench can provide a perfect spot for relaxation amidst the greenery. These focal points not only enhance the aesthetic appeal but also encourage visitors to engage with the space. As you finalize your layout, consider the importance of scale and proportion in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. The size of plants and hardscape elements should complement one another, ensuring that larger plants do not overshadow smaller ones. Additionally, the spacing between plants is vital. Overcrowding can lead to competition for resources, while too much space can create a barren look. Use the principles of design, such as symmetry and asymmetry, to create balance and visual interest throughout your yard. This attention to detail will make your garden feel cohesive and thoughtfully curated. Lastly, don't forget to incorporate personal touches into your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Adding decorative elements such as garden ornaments, colorful pots, or outdoor lighting can enhance the ambience and reflect your style. Consider using reclaimed materials or DIY projects to keep costs low while adding unique character to your garden. With careful planning and creativity, you can transform your front yard into a stunning tropical paradise that not only enhances your home's curb appeal but also provides a peaceful retreat for you and your guests. Maintenance and care for your tropical garden. Once you have transformed your outdoor space with the lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, the next step is to ensure that your garden remains vibrant and healthy. Regular maintenance is essential for keeping your plants flourishing and your landscape looking its best. Start by establishing a routine for watering, pruning, and fertilizing your plants. Tropical plants often thrive in moist conditions, so it's important to monitor their water needs, especially during dry spells. Consider using a drip irrigation system or soaker hoses to provide consistent moisture while conserving water. In addition to watering, regular pruning is crucial for maintaining the health and shape of your tropical plants. The lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover should include a schedule for trimming back overgrown branches and dead leaves. This not only encourages new growth but also helps prevent diseases that can spread through decaying foliage. Be mindful of the specific pruning needs of each plant species, as some may require more frequent attention than others. By keeping your plants well-groomed, you will enhance the overall appearance of your garden and promote a lush, tropical atmosphere. Fertilization is another important aspect of maintaining your tropical garden. The lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can benefit from the application of organic fertilizers that provide essential nutrients to your plants. Look for slow-release fertilizers that can nourish your plants over time, or consider composting kitchen scraps and yard waste to create nutrient-rich compost for your garden. Regularly feeding your plants will help them thrive and produce vibrant blooms, contributing to the overall lushness of your front yard. Pest control is also a vital part of garden maintenance. The lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover should include strategies for managing pests without resorting to harmful chemicals. Consider using natural remedies such as neem oil or insecticidal soap to deter unwanted insects. Additionally, introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs and lacewings can help keep pest populations in check. Regularly inspecting your plants for signs of pests or disease will allow you to address issues early and maintain a healthy garden environment. Finally, seasonal changes can impact the care required for your tropical garden. The Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover should be adaptable to the changing seasons. During the cooler months, some tropical plants may need protection from frost or extreme temperatures. Consider using mulch to insulate the soil and protect root systems. Conversely, during the warmer months, be prepared to increase your watering frequency and monitor your plants for signs of stress. By being proactive and responsive to seasonal changes, you can ensure that your tropical garden continues to thrive year-round, providing a stunning and inviting outdoor space. Enhancing your tropical garden with decorative elements. To elevate the Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, incorporating decorative elements can significantly enhance the visual appeal of your outdoor space. These elements serve not only as aesthetic additions but also as functional features that can improve the overall ambience of your garden. Start by considering the types of decorations that resonate with the tropical theme, such as vibrant planters, colorful garden sculptures, and artistic pathways. Each decorative piece should harmonize with the lush greenery and vibrant flowers, creating a cohesive look that invites admiration. One effective way to add character to your tropical garden is through the use of planters. Choose containers that reflect a tropical vibe, such as terracotta pots, bamboo planters, or brightly colored ceramic vases. The Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can be enhanced by strategically placing these planters along pathways or near seating areas. Consider using a variety of sizes and shapes to create visual interest. Additionally, incorporating vertical planters can maximize space and bring height to your garden design. Planting tropical flowers, such as hibiscus or bird of paradise, in these containers adds bursts of color that draw the eye and create a lively atmosphere. Another way to enhance your tropical garden is through the use of garden sculptures and art. These decorative elements can serve as focal points, drawing attention and sparking conversation. The Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can be complemented by sculptures that reflect the local culture or nature, such as bird statues, turtles, or abstract designs. Position these pieces in areas where they can be easily viewed, such as at the entrance of the garden or near seating areas. Additionally, consider incorporating wind chimes or hanging ornaments that catch the breeze, adding movement and sound to your garden. Creating pathways is another essential aspect of enhancing your tropical garden. Pathways not only provide structure but also guide visitors through the space, allowing them to appreciate the various elements of your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Use natural materials like stones, gravel, or wooden planks to create rustic pathways that blend seamlessly with the landscape. Curved pathways can add a whimsical touch, encouraging exploration and making the garden feel more inviting. You can also line the pathways with low-growing tropical plants or decorative stones to create a clear boundary and enhance the overall aesthetics. Finally, lighting plays a crucial role in enhancing the beauty of your tropical garden, especially during the evening hours. The Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can be transformed with the strategic placement of solar-powered garden lights, lanterns, or string lights. These lighting options not only illuminate pathways but also highlight key features of your garden, such as sculptures or water features. Consider using warm-toned lights to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. By incorporating these decorative elements, you will create a tropical oasis that is not only visually stunning but also a welcoming retreat for relaxation and enjoyment. Seasonal care and maintenance for your tropical garden. To ensure the longevity and beauty of your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, seasonal care and maintenance are crucial. Each season brings its own set of challenges and opportunities for growth, and understanding these can help maintain a vibrant and healthy garden. Regular maintenance tasks, such as pruning, watering, and fertilizing, should be adapted to the changing seasons. By being proactive and observant, you can keep your garden thriving year-round while also making the most of its aesthetic appeal. During spring, your tropical garden begins to awaken from the dormancy of winter. This is the ideal time for planting new species, as the soil warms and rainfall increases. The Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can be enhanced by adding a variety of flowering plants that thrive in warmer temperatures. It's also a great time to assess the health of existing plants and perform any necessary pruning to encourage new growth. Regularly checking for pests and diseases is essential during this time. Early intervention can prevent more significant issues down the line. Additionally, applying a layer of organic mulch can help retain moisture and suppress weeds, creating a healthier environment for your tropical plants. As summer approaches, the heat can be intense, requiring more attention to watering and hydration. The Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover will benefit from a consistent watering schedule, ensuring that plants receive adequate moisture without becoming waterlogged. Consider implementing a drip irrigation system for efficient watering, which can save both time and resources. Additionally, summer is a great time to fertilize your tropical plants, providing them with the nutrients they need to flourish. Organic fertilizers, such as compost or fish emulsion, can be particularly beneficial. Regularly deadheading spent blooms will encourage more flowers and keep your garden looking vibrant throughout the season. As fall arrives, it's time to prepare your tropical garden for the cooler months ahead. The Lush Tropical Front Yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can be maintained by continuing to prune and tidy up any overgrown plants. This is also the time to collect fallen leaves and debris, which can harbor pests or diseases. Consider planting fall-blooming flowers to add color to your garden as other plants begin to fade. Additionally, protecting sensitive plants from the impending frost is essential. Using row covers or bringing potted plants indoors can help preserve their health. This proactive approach will ensure that your garden remains a vibrant space even as the seasons change. Finally, as spring returns, the cycle begins anew. By following these seasonal care and maintenance tips, you can ensure that your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover remains a stunning and inviting space throughout the year. Regular attention to your garden will not only enhance its beauty but also create a flourishing ecosystem that supports various forms of life. Embrace the seasonal changes and enjoy the process of nurturing your tropical paradise. Eco-friendly practices for a sustainable tropical garden. Incorporating eco-friendly practices into your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover not only enhances the beauty of your outdoor space but also contributes to a healthier environment. Sustainable gardening practices can significantly reduce your carbon footprint, conserve water, and promote biodiversity. By choosing native plants, using organic fertilizers, and implementing water-saving techniques, you can create a vibrant tropical garden that thrives while being kind to the planet. This approach not only benefits your immediate surroundings but also sets an example for others in your community. One of the first steps in creating an eco-friendly tropical garden is selecting the right plants. Native plants are adapted to the local climate and soil conditions, making them more resilient and requiring less maintenance. In your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, consider incorporating a variety of native tropical species that attract pollinators like bees and butterflies. These plants not only support local wildlife but also reduce the need for chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Researching and sourcing native plants can lead to a more sustainable garden that flourishes naturally, ensuring that your tropical landscape remains lush and vibrant throughout the seasons. Water conservation is another vital aspect of eco-friendly gardening. In your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, implementing water-saving techniques can help maintain the health of your plants while minimizing waste. Consider installing a rainwater harvesting system to collect rainwater for irrigation. This not only reduces reliance on municipal water supplies but also provides your garden with naturally soft water, which is better for plant health. Additionally, using mulch around your plants can help retain moisture in the soil, reducing the frequency of watering. These practices promote a sustainable approach to gardening that conserves valuable resources. Soil health is essential for the success of any garden, including your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Embracing organic gardening methods, such as composting, can significantly improve soil quality. Composting kitchen scraps and yard waste creates nutrient-rich soil that enhances plant growth while reducing landfill waste. Incorporating compost into your garden beds not only provides essential nutrients but also improves soil structure and moisture retention. By adopting these eco-friendly practices, you can create a sustainable ecosystem that supports your tropical plants and contributes to a healthier environment. Finally, maintaining a balanced ecosystem in your garden is crucial for sustainability. In your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Consider creating habitats for beneficial insects and wildlife. Incorporating features such as birdhouses, insect hotels, and native flowering plants can attract a variety of beneficial species that help control pests naturally. This approach reduces the need for chemical interventions and fosters a thriving ecosystem in your garden. By embracing these eco-friendly practices, you not only enhance the beauty of your tropical front yard but also contribute to a sustainable future, making your garden a harmonious part of the environment. Transforming your space with creative garden features. When planning your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, adding creative garden features can significantly enhance the overall aesthetic and functionality of your outdoor space. Unique elements such as pathways, decorative borders, and focal points can transform a simple garden into a captivating oasis. These features not only serve practical purposes, like guiding visitors through the garden or defining spaces, but they also provide opportunities for personal expression and creativity. By carefully selecting and designing these elements, you can create a cohesive look that reflects your style while maintaining a budget-friendly approach. One of the first creative features to consider is the incorporation of pathways. A well-designed pathway can guide visitors through your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover while adding structure and flow. You can use various materials, such as gravel, stepping stones, or reclaimed wood, to create a pathway that complements your tropical theme. For a budget-friendly option, consider using natural stones or even repurposed bricks to form a winding path that leads to different areas of your garden. This not only enhances accessibility but also encourages exploration and interaction with the lush surroundings, making the garden feel more inviting. In addition to pathways, decorative borders can play a vital role in defining spaces within your garden. Utilizing materials like bamboo, recycled wood, or even painted stones can create visually appealing edges that separate garden beds from pathways or lawn areas. When designing your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, think about incorporating vibrant colors or natural textures that resonate with the tropical theme. These borders can also help keep mulch and soil in place, promoting a tidy appearance while enhancing the overall structure of your garden. As you define these spaces, consider how they interact with the existing plants and features, ensuring a harmonious design. Focal points are another essential aspect of your garden design. Incorporating unique elements such as sculptures, water features, or decorative planters can draw attention and create a sense of intrigue in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. For example, a small fountain can add a soothing sound and attract wildlife, while a colorful sculpture can serve as a conversation starter. When selecting focal points, consider how they align with your overall vision for the garden and how they can complement the lush tropical plants. This thoughtful integration of features will enhance the visual appeal of your space and create a cohesive design. Finally, lighting plays a crucial role in showcasing your garden features during the evening hours. Incorporating solar-powered lights along pathways or spotlighting focal points can create a magical atmosphere in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Not only does this enhance safety, but it also allows you to enjoy the beauty of your garden long after the sun sets. When selecting lighting, opt for designs that blend seamlessly with your garden's aesthetic, whether they are modern lanterns or rustic fairy lights. By thoughtfully integrating lighting into your garden design, you can create a captivating ambience that highlights the lush beauty of your tropical front yard. Maintaining your tropical garden for long-lasting beauty. Maintaining a lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is essential to ensure that your garden remains vibrant and healthy throughout the seasons. Regular maintenance not only preserves the beauty of your garden but also promotes the longevity of your plants and landscaping features. Key components of garden maintenance include watering, weeding, pruning, and mulching. By establishing a routine that incorporates these practices, you can create a thriving tropical oasis that continues to inspire and delight. One of the most critical aspects of maintaining your tropical garden is proper watering. Tropical plants often thrive in moist environments, but overwatering can lead to root rot and other issues. In your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, it's essential to monitor the moisture levels in the soil. Consider implementing a drip irrigation system or soaker hoses to provide consistent moisture without drowning your plants. Additionally, early morning is the best time to water, allowing the plants to absorb the moisture before the heat of the day. By keeping your watering routine consistent, you can ensure that your tropical plants flourish and remain healthy. Weeding is another crucial maintenance task that should not be overlooked in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Weeds compete with your plants for nutrients, water, and sunlight, which can hinder their growth and overall health. Regularly inspecting your garden for unwanted plants and removing them promptly will help maintain a tidy and healthy landscape. Mulching around your plants can also reduce weed growth while retaining moisture in the soil. Organic mulches, such as wood chips or straw, not only suppress weeds but also enrich the soil as they decompose, providing additional nutrients to your tropical garden. Pruning is an essential practice for promoting the health and aesthetics of your plants in the lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Regularly trimming back overgrown branches and dead foliage encourages new growth and helps maintain the shape of your plants. It's important to research the specific pruning needs of each plant species in your garden, as some may require more frequent trimming than others. Additionally, removing spent flowers can encourage reblooming, ensuring that your garden remains colorful and vibrant throughout the growing season. By incorporating pruning into your maintenance routine, you can enhance the overall appearance and health of your tropical landscape. Finally, mulching plays a vital role in the maintenance of your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. A layer of mulch not only improves the visual appeal of your garden but also provides numerous benefits. Mulch helps regulate soil temperature, retains moisture, and suppresses weed growth. Additionally, organic mulches break down over time, enriching the soil with nutrients that support healthy plant growth. When applying mulch, aim for a thickness of 2 to 4 inches around your plants, taking care to keep it away from the base of the stems to prevent rot. By implementing a regular mulching routine, you can create a thriving and sustainable environment for your tropical garden. Adding color and texture with tropical plants. When creating a lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, one of the most effective ways to enhance the visual appeal of your garden is by incorporating a diverse range of tropical plants. Tropical plants are known for their vibrant colors, unique shapes, and lush foliage, which can transform any front yard into a vibrant oasis. Selecting the right plants is essential to achieve a harmonious balance between color and texture. Consider using a mix of flowering plants, ornamental grasses, and foliage plants to create depth and interest in your garden design. To begin, it's important to choose plants that thrive in your local climate and soil conditions. Researching the best tropical plants for your area will help ensure that your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover remains healthy and vibrant. Popular choices include hibiscus, bougainvillea, and bird of paradise, which offer stunning blooms and striking foliage. Additionally, incorporating plants with varying heights can create a layered effect, making your garden feel more dynamic. Taller plants can serve as a backdrop, while shorter varieties can fill in the foreground, providing a beautiful contrast that draws the eye. In addition to flowering plants, consider adding ornamental grasses and foliage plants to your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Grasses such as fountain grass or zebra grass can add texture and movement to your garden, swaying gently in the breeze. Foliage plants like philodendrons or ferns can provide a lush, green backdrop that complements the colorful blooms. Mixing different textures and colors will create visual interest and depth, making your garden an inviting space for relaxation and enjoyment. Don't hesitate to experiment with various combinations to find the perfect balance that suits your style. Another effective way to enhance your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is by incorporating container gardens. Using colorful pots and planters allows you to introduce additional plants without committing to permanent landscaping changes. Container gardens can be strategically placed along pathways, on patios, or near entryways to create focal points and draw attention to specific areas of your garden. Choose containers that complement the overall aesthetic of your home and garden, and fill them with a mix of tropical plants to create a cohesive look. This approach not only adds color but also allows for flexibility in your garden design. Finally, consider the seasonal changes and how they affect your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. While many tropical plants bloom during specific seasons, incorporating a variety of plants that flower at different times will ensure that your garden remains colorful and lively throughout the year. Researching the blooming seasons of your chosen plants will help you create a garden that is always in bloom, providing a continuous display of color and texture. By thoughtfully selecting and arranging your tropical plants, you can create a stunning front yard that not only enhances your home's curb appeal but also provides a tranquil escape that you can enjoy year-round. Creating pathways and focal points. In any lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, the layout and design of pathways play a crucial role in guiding visitors through the space while enhancing its aesthetic appeal. Pathways not only provide functional access to different areas of the garden but also serve as an opportunity to incorporate unique materials and designs that reflect your personal style. When planning your pathways, consider using natural materials such as gravel, stone, or reclaimed wood to create a rustic and inviting atmosphere. These materials can blend seamlessly with the tropical plants, enhancing the overall theme of your garden. When designing pathways, it's essential to think about the flow and layout. A well-planned pathway in your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover should lead the eye through the garden, connecting various focal points such as seating areas, flower beds, or water features. Curved pathways can create a sense of mystery and intrigue, encouraging exploration and interaction with the garden. Use edging materials like bricks or stones to define the pathway and create a clean, polished look. Additionally, consider adding stepping stones or pavers to break up larger areas of gravel or mulch, adding texture and visual interest to the design. Incorporating focal points into your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is another effective way to enhance the overall design. Focal points can be anything from a striking piece of garden art to a beautiful water feature or even a unique plant specimen. These elements draw the eye and create a sense of purpose within the garden. When selecting focal points, think about how they will complement the surrounding landscape and contribute to the tropical theme. For example, a vibrant birdbath surrounded by lush greenery can create a stunning visual impact while attracting local wildlife. Lighting is another important consideration when creating pathways and focal points in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. While we won't delve into lighting specifics here, adding subtle illumination to pathways can enhance safety while also creating a magical atmosphere in the evening. Solar-powered lights or low-voltage landscape lighting can be strategically placed along pathways and around focal points to highlight their beauty and guide visitors through the garden after dark. This thoughtful approach to lighting can extend the enjoyment of your garden well into the evening hours. Finally, maintaining the pathways and focal points in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is essential for preserving their beauty and functionality. Regularly check for any overgrown plants encroaching on pathways and trim them back to keep the space open and inviting. Additionally, ensure that any materials used for pathways are kept clean and free of debris. By dedicating time to maintenance, you can ensure that your garden remains a beautiful and functional space for years to come, allowing you to fully enjoy the fruits of your labor. Maintenance tips for a thriving tropical garden. Maintaining a lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is essential for ensuring that the garden remains vibrant and healthy throughout the seasons. Regular maintenance not only enhances the visual appeal of the landscape but also promotes the longevity of the plants and features you've worked hard to create. One of the first steps in garden maintenance is to establish a routine schedule for watering, pruning, and weeding. Tropical plants often thrive in moist environments, so it's crucial to monitor soil moisture levels and adjust watering schedules accordingly. Deep watering once or twice a week is usually sufficient, allowing the roots to absorb moisture effectively. In addition to watering, pruning is another vital aspect of maintaining a lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Regular pruning helps to promote healthy growth, remove dead or diseased branches, and shape the plants to encourage a fuller appearance. For tropical plants, this often means trimming back overgrown foliage to allow sunlight to reach the inner parts of the plant. It's essential to use sharp, clean tools to prevent any potential damage to the plants. Pruning should be done at the right time of year, typically during the growing season, to encourage new growth and blooms. Weeding is an ongoing task that requires attention to detail in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Weeds can quickly take over and compete with your tropical plants for nutrients and water. To manage weeds effectively, consider implementing mulch around your plants, which not only suppresses weed growth but also retains soil moisture. Regularly inspect your garden for any signs of weeds and remove them promptly, ensuring that they do not have the chance to spread and become a more significant problem. By staying proactive with weeding, you can maintain the beauty and health of your garden. Fertilizing is another crucial component of maintaining a lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Tropical plants often benefit from regular feeding to support their growth and flowering. Using a balanced, slow-release fertilizer can provide essential nutrients over time, ensuring that your plants remain healthy and vibrant. It's important to follow the recommended application rates and timing based on the specific needs of your plants. Additionally, consider incorporating organic options like compost or well-rotted manure, which can improve soil health and provide a natural source of nutrients. Finally, pest management is an essential consideration in maintaining a lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Regularly inspect your plants for any signs of pests or diseases, such as discolored leaves or unusual spots. If you notice any issues, act quickly to identify the problem and implement appropriate treatments. This may include using organic insecticides or introducing beneficial insects that can help control pest populations. By staying vigilant and addressing any potential issues early on, you can ensure that your tropical garden remains a thriving and beautiful space for all to enjoy. Seasonal considerations for your tropical garden. When embarking on a lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, it's essential to consider the seasonal changes that can affect your garden's appearance and health. Each season brings its own set of challenges and opportunities for tropical plants. Understanding these seasonal variations will help you plan accordingly and maintain the vibrancy of your garden throughout the year. For instance, during the spring, the growing season begins, and many tropical plants will start to bloom. This is the perfect time to assess the health of your plants, remove any dead foliage, and prepare the soil for new growth. Adding organic matter or a balanced fertilizer can provide the necessary nutrients to support the thriving plants. As summer approaches, the lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover will require more attention, especially regarding watering and maintenance. Tropical plants thrive in warm weather, but they also need sufficient moisture to prevent wilting. During this season, it's vital to establish a consistent watering schedule, ideally in the early morning or late afternoon when temperatures are cooler. Additionally, consider implementing mulch around your plants to retain moisture and suppress weeds. This not only helps in maintaining soil temperature but also reduces the need for frequent watering, making it a practical solution for a budget-friendly garden makeover. When autumn arrives, the lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover may start to show signs of change. Some tropical plants may begin to slow down their growth as temperatures drop, while others may continue to thrive. This transitional period is an excellent time to reassess your garden layout and consider any changes you want to make for the upcoming year. Pruning back overgrown plants is advisable, as it encourages new growth in the spring. Additionally, you may want to plant some seasonal flowers that can withstand cooler temperatures, adding a splash of color to your garden as the leaves change. Winter can be a challenging time for a lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. While many tropical plants are hardy, some may require protection from frost or cold winds. If you live in an area with harsh winters, consider covering sensitive plants or moving them indoors if possible. This season is also an excellent time to focus on your garden structure. Evaluate pathways, borders, and any hardscaping features that may need repair or enhancement. Planning for the next growing season during winter can save time and effort when spring arrives. Finally, as spring returns, the cycle begins anew in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Use this time to implement the changes you've planned during winter and prepare for a flourishing garden. Refresh the mulch, plant new flowers, and ensure that your watering system is in place for the warmer months ahead. By understanding the seasonal considerations and making proactive adjustments, you can maintain a beautiful, thriving tropical front yard that is both budget-friendly and visually stunning throughout the year. Choosing the right plants for your tropical garden. When embarking on a lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, selecting the right plants is crucial to achieving a vibrant and cohesive look. Tropical gardens are known for their lush foliage, vivid colors, and diverse textures. To create a stunning front yard, consider incorporating a mix of flowering plants, ferns, and ornamental grasses. Start by researching plants that thrive in your local climate, as well as those that complement each other in terms of color and growth habits. For instance, combining tall, dramatic plants like bird of paradise or heliconia with lower-growing varieties such as begonias or caladiums can create a layered effect that adds depth to your garden. In addition to aesthetics, it's essential to consider the maintenance requirements of the plants you choose for your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Some tropical plants require more water, sunlight, or specific soil types than others. By selecting a variety of plants with similar needs, you can simplify your gardening routine and ensure that your garden remains healthy and vibrant. For example, grouping plants that thrive in partial shade together can create a beautiful under-canopy effect, while sun-loving varieties can be placed in more exposed areas. Additionally, consider incorporating native plants into your design, as they are often more resilient and require less maintenance than non-native species. Another essential factor to consider when planning your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is the seasonal interest of your chosen plants. A well-designed tropical garden should provide visual appeal throughout the year. To achieve this, select plants that bloom at different times, ensuring that there is always something in flower. For instance, you might choose to plant hibiscus, which blooms in summer, alongside anthuriums that thrive in the cooler months. Incorporating evergreen plants, such as palms or ferns, can also help maintain a lush appearance even when flowering plants are not in bloom. This attention to seasonal variety will keep your garden looking fresh and inviting all year long. Furthermore, when selecting plants for your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, consider incorporating elements that provide texture and movement. Plants with large, broad leaves, such as banana plants or taro, can create a dramatic focal point, while finer textured plants like ornamental grasses can add softness and contrast. Additionally, consider using trailing plants, such as creeping thyme or pothos, to soften hardscape elements like pathways or walls. The interplay of different textures and forms will create a dynamic and engaging landscape that draws the eye and invites exploration. Lastly, as you finalize your plant selections for your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, don't forget to consider the arrangement and spacing of your plants. Proper spacing is essential for ensuring that each plant has room to grow and thrive without overcrowding. As a general rule, consider the mature size of each plant and space them accordingly. This not only promotes healthy growth but also enhances the overall aesthetic of your garden. By carefully considering the selection, maintenance, seasonal interest, texture, and arrangement of your plants, you can create a tropical garden that is not only beautiful but also budget-friendly and easy to maintain. Designing pathways and borders for your tropical garden. Creating pathways and borders is an essential aspect of your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Pathways not only provide a practical way to navigate your garden but also enhance its aesthetic appeal. When designing pathways, consider using materials that complement the tropical theme. Natural stones, gravel, or even mulch can create a rustic look that blends seamlessly with the surrounding greenery. It's vital to plan the layout of your pathways carefully. They should connect key areas of your garden, such as seating areas, flower beds, and entrances. A winding pathway can add a sense of adventure, leading the eye through the lush foliage and inviting exploration. In addition to functionality, the design of your pathways in the lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can significantly influence the overall atmosphere of your garden. For a tropical feel, consider incorporating curves and organic shapes rather than straight lines. This approach mimics the natural contours found in tropical environments and creates a more inviting and relaxed ambience. You can also enhance the visual appeal of your pathways by lining them with colorful tropical plants or decorative stones. This not only frames the pathway but also adds layers of texture and color, making the journey through your garden as enjoyable as the destination. Borders play an equally important role in the design of your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. They help define spaces and create a sense of structure within your garden. When selecting materials for borders, consider using natural elements like wood, bamboo, or stone that resonate with the tropical theme. These materials can be used to create raised beds or to delineate flower beds from grassy areas. Additionally, incorporating low-growing plants or ground covers along the borders can soften the edges and add a lush, manicured look to your garden. This combination of hardscape and softscape elements creates a balanced and visually appealing landscape. As you design your pathways and borders for the lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, consider the importance of maintenance. Choose materials that are durable and easy to clean, ensuring that your garden remains beautiful with minimal effort. For example, gravel pathways are not only cost-effective but also allow for good drainage, reducing the risk of puddles and mud. Similarly, using native plants for your borders can minimize the need for watering and fertilization, making your garden more sustainable. By keeping maintenance in mind, you can create a stunning landscape that is both manageable and enjoyable. Finally, the finishing touches in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can elevate your pathways and borders to the next level. Consider adding decorative elements such as lanterns, garden art, or even small water features to create focal points along your pathways. These elements can enhance the overall experience of your garden, providing visual interest and inviting relaxation. Incorporating seating areas along the pathways can also encourage enjoyment of the space, allowing for moments of reflection amidst the tropical beauty. By thoughtfully designing your pathways and borders, you can create a cohesive and inviting garden that reflects your personal style and enhances the natural beauty of your surroundings. Incorporating water features for a tropical oasis. When planning your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, consider the transformative effect of water features. Water elements, such as fountains, ponds, or small waterfalls, can introduce a soothing ambience and enhance the overall aesthetic of your garden. The sound of flowing water creates a tranquil atmosphere, making your outdoor space a perfect retreat from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Furthermore, water features attract wildlife, such as birds and butterflies, adding to the vibrant ecosystem of your tropical garden. By thoughtfully integrating water elements, you can elevate your garden's charm and create a serene oasis. Incorporating a water feature into your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover can be a DIY project that suits various budgets. For instance, a simple container water garden can be created using a large pot or basin filled with aquatic plants and a small fountain pump. This option is cost-effective and requires minimal maintenance while still providing the aesthetic benefits of a more elaborate water feature. If you have a bit more to invest, consider installing a small pond with a natural filtration system, which can support fish and additional plant life. This not only enhances the beauty of your garden but also creates a dynamic habitat for local wildlife. When designing your water feature, consider its placement within the lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Ideally, it should be located in a spot that is visible from key areas, such as seating areas or pathways, allowing you to enjoy its beauty from multiple angles. Additionally, positioning the water feature near plants that thrive in moist conditions can create a cohesive look, blending the water element seamlessly into your tropical landscape. Surrounding the feature with lush foliage and colorful flowers can enhance its visual impact, making it a focal point of your garden. Maintenance is an important aspect to consider when adding a water feature to your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. While many water features are designed to be low maintenance, regular upkeep is essential to keep them looking their best. This may include cleaning filters, removing debris, and ensuring that plants are healthy. If you choose to include fish in your pond, be sure to monitor their health and water quality. By staying on top of maintenance, you can enjoy the benefits of your water feature without the stress of neglect. Finally, don't forget to incorporate lighting into your water feature design for your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Submersible lights can create a stunning effect at night, illuminating the water and surrounding plants. This not only enhances the beauty of your garden after sunset but also extends the usability of your outdoor space into the evening hours. Whether you choose to use solar lights or low-voltage options, the addition of lighting will enhance the ambience and make your water feature a captivating element of your tropical garden throughout the day and night. Choosing the right plants for your tropical landscape. When embarking on your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, selecting the right plants is crucial for creating a vibrant and cohesive look. Tropical plants are known for their lush foliage and striking colors, making them ideal for transforming an ordinary front yard into a tropical paradise. Begin by considering the climate in your area, as this will significantly impact which plants will thrive. Research native tropical plants that are well suited to your environment, as they will require less maintenance and water, making them a sustainable choice. Incorporating a mix of tall, medium, and low-growing plants will create depth and interest in your landscape. In addition to choosing native plants, think about the overall design of your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Layering plants with varying heights can create a more dynamic visual experience. For instance, consider placing taller plants, like palms or banana trees, at the back of flower beds, while medium-sized plants, such as hibiscus or bird of paradise, can sit in the middle. Finally, use low-growing ground covers, like ornamental grasses or creeping thyme, at the front. This tiered approach not only enhances the aesthetic appeal but also helps to define different areas within your garden, guiding the eye through the space. Color is another important factor in selecting plants for your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Tropical plants often boast vibrant hues, from deep greens to bright yellows, pinks, and reds. When planning your garden, consider creating color themes or contrasts to make certain areas pop. For example, pairing the deep green leaves of a monstera with the bright pink flowers of a bougainvillea can create a stunning visual effect. Additionally, think about seasonal blooms. Incorporating plants that flower at different times throughout the year will ensure that your garden remains colorful and lively, providing year-round interest. Beyond aesthetics, consider the maintenance requirements of the plants you choose for your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. While tropical plants are generally hardy, some may require more care than others. Research the water, sunlight, and soil needs of each plant to ensure they will thrive in your specific conditions. Opt for a mix of low-maintenance plants that can withstand the local climate, reducing the need for excessive watering or special care. By carefully selecting plants that align with your gardening skills and available time, you can create a beautiful landscape that remains manageable. Finally, don't forget to incorporate some functional elements into your plant selection for your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Consider adding edible plants, such as tropical fruits or herbs, to your landscape. Not only will these plants provide fresh ingredients for meals, but they can also add unique textures and colors to your garden. Additionally, incorporating plants that attract pollinators like bees and butterflies can enhance the biodiversity of your yard while supporting local ecosystems. By thoughtfully selecting a variety of plants, you can create a stunning, functional, and sustainable tropical front yard that reflects your personal style and meets your gardening goals. Creating functional spaces in your tropical front yard. In the journey of transforming your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, it's essential to think about functionality alongside aesthetics. A well-designed landscape should not only be visually appealing but also serve practical purposes. Consider how you want to use your front yard space. Do you envision a cozy seating area for relaxation, a pathway for easy access, or perhaps a designated spot for entertaining guests? By determining the primary functions of your garden, you can create a layout that enhances both usability and beauty. One of the first functional elements to consider in your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is seating. A well-placed bench or a set of outdoor chairs can create an inviting space for relaxation and socializing. Choose materials that can withstand the elements, such as weather-resistant wood or metal. Position your seating area strategically to take advantage of views within your garden, perhaps under the shade of a palm tree or near a blooming flower bed. Adding cushions or throw pillows can make the space even more comfortable and appealing. By incorporating seating, you encourage a connection with nature while providing a space for enjoyment. Another important feature to include in your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover is a pathway. Pathways not only guide visitors through your garden but also define spaces and create organization. You can use a variety of materials for your path, such as gravel, mulch, or pavers, depending on your budget and style preferences. Consider a winding path that leads to key areas, such as your seating space or a water feature. This not only enhances the visual appeal but also makes navigating your tropical garden easier. Incorporate plants along the edges of the pathway to create a seamless transition between the hardscaping and the lush greenery. In addition to seating and pathways, think about incorporating functional elements like raised garden beds or planters in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Raised beds can be an excellent way to grow herbs, vegetables, or additional flowers, maximizing your gardening space. They also add height and dimension to your landscape, making it visually interesting. Choose materials like wood or stone that blend well with your tropical theme. Additionally, consider using vertical gardening techniques, such as trellises or wall planters, to save space while adding greenery. These functional additions not only enhance the garden's beauty but also provide fresh produce and herbs for your kitchen. Lastly, don't forget about lighting in your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. While it may not seem functional at first glance, proper lighting can significantly enhance the usability of your outdoor space during the evening hours. Consider using solar-powered lights along pathways, in seating areas, or around key features like water elements or sculptures. Soft, ambient lighting can create a magical atmosphere, allowing you to enjoy your garden long after the sun sets. By thoughtfully incorporating lighting, you can extend the functionality of your tropical front yard while highlighting its beauty at night. Incorporating sustainable practices in your tropical front yard. As you embark on your journey to create a lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, it's essential to consider sustainable practices that not only benefit the environment but also enhance the beauty and longevity of your garden. Sustainable landscaping involves using eco-friendly materials, conserving water, and promoting biodiversity. By incorporating these practices, you can create a vibrant outdoor space that thrives while minimizing your ecological footprint. One of the first sustainable practices to consider in your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, is the use of native plants. Native plants are adapted to the local climate and soil conditions, making them more resilient and easier to maintain. They require less water, fertilizers, and pesticides, which is not only beneficial for the environment but also saves you time and money. Research the types of native plants that thrive in your area and incorporate them into your landscape design. By doing so, you not only create a lush and colorful front yard but also provide habitat for local wildlife, such as birds and pollinators, enhancing the biodiversity of your garden. Water conservation is another critical aspect of sustainable landscaping that can be integrated into your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Implementing a rainwater harvesting system is an effective way to collect and utilize rainwater for irrigation. Simple rain barrels can be placed under downspouts to capture runoff, which can then be used to water your plants during dry spells. Additionally, consider installing a drip irrigation system that delivers water directly to the roots of your plants, minimizing evaporation and runoff. These practices not only conserve water but also promote healthy plant growth, ensuring your tropical garden remains vibrant and lush. Incorporating organic gardening practices is another vital element of your lush tropical front yard. Simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover. Instead of using chemical fertilizers and pesticides, opt for organic alternatives that are safer for the environment and beneficial insects. Composting is an excellent way to enrich your soil naturally while reducing waste. By creating a compost bin for kitchen scraps and yard waste, you can produce nutrient-rich compost that enhances soil fertility. Additionally, using natural pest control methods, such as introducing beneficial insects or using homemade sprays, can help manage pests without harming the ecosystem. Finally, consider incorporating edible landscaping into your design. By integrating fruit trees, vegetable patches, or herb gardens into your lush tropical front yard, simple DIY landscaping ideas for a budget-friendly garden makeover, you can create a beautiful and functional space that provides fresh produce while enhancing the overall aesthetic. Edible plants can be just as visually appealing as ornamental ones, and they contribute to sustainability by reducing the need for store-bought produce.